Well. Hey, everybody. Welcome to tonight's call. Tonight, we're going to be talking a little bit about the Juice Plus Australian marketing plan and also about the Fast Track Freedom Plan. So we're not going to make it a really long call. I want to just stick to the basics because I know that there are a lot of new people on here tonight, but I'm going to point out some of the things that I think everybody needs to understand. Please don't hesitate, once again, if you do have any questions. No question is a bad question, so please don't hesitate to put it in the chat box and ask it. No doubt if you're wanting to ask that question, someone else will be wanting to ask it as well. So all questions are really valuable. And then at the very end, we can also open it up to any other comments that anyone else has to make. So obviously, we're all working with the Juice Plus virtual franchise. And I'm hoping some of you were in a similar position to me several years ago when I was really questioning my belief in the network marketing industry. And so in order to, I guess, work my way through that, I had to go back to basics and learn about the industry of network marketing, that it was an industry that started back in 1956 with the California Vitamin Company. And there's lots of different marketing plans, but the basic concept is to use our networks in order to move a quality product through direct sales avenues. And that's pretty much what network marketing is. But there's lots of different marketing plans that have been established over the years. And it's interesting, I actually went back to the Australian company directors today to say, how would you describe our marketing plan? Because so many of us have heard of lots of different marketing plans. One of the most commonly used one throughout the world is the binary plan. And when I sort of asked them, ours is actually a multi-level, multi-width, multi-depth plan. So it's actually a hybrid of a number of different plans. And so sometimes people can get quite confused by what our marketing plan is. But it is a network marketing plan that allows us to build depth as well as width to our business. And I think there are some distinct advantages to being able to do that. So I want to first start by actually going and having a look at our marketing plan itself, because one of the first questions that I was actually asked not too long ago by a franchisee is, I don't actually understand what level I'm at in the business. And I think sometimes what can happen is we can get so caught up in the Fast Track Freedom Plan and, getting the bonuses and so on, that people don't actually know where they are in the business. So I want to first start, I want to just share screen and firstly just have a look at our marketing plan. And I'm going to ask you not to panic when you see this, because often that is something that people do, is they get a bit nervous when they see this. Can everyone see? Just hands up if you can actually see the document entitled Australian Marketing Plan. Fabulous. Okay. So the first thing that I just want to point out on here is the different levels in our business, okay? So it's nicely color-coded for those of you who like picture learning in blue. So the very first level when you come into our business, when you first sign your application form, is virtual franchisees. In some other countries, they call that distributor. In other countries, they call that dealer. Very soon, as we heard at conference from Paolo, we'll be terming that a business partner. But that's the entry level into this business. And when you're at virtual franchisee, you can earn retail profit on any products that you move, but there's no commission basis yet. Then the next level in our business, which is what you can move to, is direct VF, or direct virtual franchisee. And at the direct level, you're actually then earning not only your retail profit, but also a 4% commission. So the way I like to term it is, if your basic retail profit on a box of fruit and veg works out to be, $49 per box, at 4%, it takes it up to $59 a box. No, it's the other way around. $39 a box is the basic retail profit, and at 4%, it takes it up to $49 a box. So you can see that you're earning a little bit more per box of fruit and veg Juice Plus that you move. And that's ultimately what you guys want. You want to be moving up through the marketing plan so that for each unit of product that you're moving, you're actually earning more. That makes sense, doesn't it? For each unit of time, for each unit of product, you want to be earning more for the time you're putting in. The next level in our business is senior direct VF, virtual franchise. Now at that point, you're getting retail profit. This time you're now getting 9% commission, and that's made up of, don't get too bogged down in this, 4% direct virtual franchise, plus also a 5% senior direct virtual franchise commission. So 5 plus 4 is 9, 9% commission. The next level in our business is SC, or sales coordinator. So again, you're getting retail profit, plus now you're getting 14% commission. So you can see 4% DF commission, 5% SDVF commission, and now 5% sales coordinator position. So 14% commission. Now that, guys, is actually the top commission level in our company. And you'll see as you move through this marketing plan, senior sales coordinator is the next level, retail profit, again, plus 14% commission, plus BRB. Don't worry about what that means. I'm not going to talk about that today. Q and MD, retail profit, 14% commission, plus BRB. And then at the top level, NMD, you'll see there it's again retail profit plus 14% commission plus BIB as well. But all you need to understand is that you reach the top level of commission that you get on each unit of product that you personally are moving when you hit the sales coordinator position. The rest of the business growth when you get into the higher leadership positions actually comes from what's happening within your team. So I'm hoping now everyone understands very basically, because I'm going to come back to this document in just a second. Everyone now understands the different levels in the business, and that you're earning retail profit, you're earning commission. Of course, you're earning bonuses, which I'm going to come to in just a second. And then ultimately beyond that, you start to build business with your team. And that's why having a team is super important. Otherwise, you're just going to be a shop where you retail something and you get some commission based on it, but you're not actually network marketing. You're just a retail outlet. So I'm going to jump from the marketing plan. I will come back to it, but I'm going to jump from the marketing plan to the Fast Track Freedom Plan. And the reason for that is this is our suggested way of starting in the business. Now, it's not the only way of doing our Juice Plus business, but as many of you know, I talk about the fact that when anyone is in small business, one of the hardest things is to get into a cash positive situation, to get into the black. Many people actually in small business when they're first starting out are in the red. They're in a debt situation. In fact, up to 80% of small businesses for the first 3 to 5 years are existing in a debt situation. Now, because this is a business that anyone can do, in other words, ordinary people creating extraordinary success, we want to make sure that ordinary people have the opportunity to enter into this company and have a quick win. They have the opportunity to start earning money and getting into the black as quickly as possible. Now, that's really important when you are working with your brand new franchisees, to be moving them into the Fast Track Freedom Plan as much as you can, because you're going to get them the quick win. And it's when they get the quick win and they see the $100 bonus and the $400, that's when they're going to stay. But when they're getting $20 into their account at the end of a month, it's not that inspiring. They're probably not going to stay. So this is why we do recommend that people move through the Fast Track Freedom Plan, because we want to get people the quick win. So let's just have a look at that now. Where did I put it? Okay. Sorry, people, I'm working off one screen. I'm used to working off two. Okay, can everyone see the Fast Track Freedom Plan there? I'm just scrolling it back to the beginning. Hands up if you can see it. Great, fabulous. Okay, you can all find this particular document in your virtual office under forms and applications, as you can also find the marketing plan there as well. Now, with our Fast Track Freedom Plan, okay, so let me just walk it through step by step. So as I said before, the first level that you get to after being a VF is DVF, or Direct Virtual Franchisee. Now, to get to that position, the recommendation is that you're doing 1,000 PV or promo volume within the first 10 days of being in business. And this can only be made up of your preferred customer orders. You cannot be purchasing wholesale stock under your name. It has to be a preferred customer order. Now, if you've done your maths right, that is somewhere between 3 and 5 orders. So it's potentially only 3 premium pack orders, up to 5 orders of fruit and veg. So you do that in your first 10 days and there's your quick win, $100. Now, my recommendation, everybody, definitely be moving people at least through the direct virtual franchise rocket. You really want people to be getting that extra $100 into their bank account, because over and above that, they're going to get the retail profit as well. And then you're moving them up to that 4% commission. So they're getting that quick win. They're more likely to hang around. You can, however, do DVF fast track in 30 days. So they can do those first 3 to 5 orders within the first month of being in business. They'll rank advance, they just won't get the bonus. So they'll get the retail profit, they'll move to that first 4% commission, but they won't get the $100. Still, that's certainly better than a spit in the eye, because it means that the next month in business, any product that they're moving, they're going to be earning more on. The next level in the business, as we said, was SDVF. Now, to do this in a quick bonus fast track way, 4,000 points worth of product in 40 days from the moment they start their business. 1 or more new franchisees joining them with an order that is not their own personal order. Okay, that's really important. Now, there is a little asterisk there. And there are a few conditions on one, but the one that I want to point out to you is that it cannot be a family member living in the same household. And the reason for that, and it kind of makes sense if you think about it, is that the company are rewarding activity. They are rewarding people who are expanding their networks. They're expanding the reach of the product out to certain people. So there's no point in them paying a bonus for you just keeping the product within and the business within your own household. So you need to make sure that if you are talking to someone about DVF Rocket, they don't go and sign up their husband, because that is not going to count towards the SDVF Rocket. That's really important. And again, the 4,000 promo volume, it can obviously be any of the products. You can purchase up to 1,000 wholesale points worth of product as part of that 4,000, the individual who's going for the SDVF Rocket. But certainly no more will be contributed towards that 4,000 promo volume. And what they get for that is a $400 bonus. And of course, you as their sponsor will also get that $400 bonus. But just remember that caveat there, that it can't be someone at the same address in the same family. Now, they will look at individual scenarios. If your husband, for example, has decided to sign up and he's going gangbusters and he's signing up business all over the place and he's got new, of course they'll consider that differently. But generally speaking, if it's a husband that you've signed up with his own order under him, it's not growing the business. They're not going to pay the bonus. They will rank advance you, but they will not pay out the bonus. And as you can see here, that the other way you can do it without the bonus payment, 4,000 promo PV, is in a 60-day period of time. Same conditions apply. The next thing you want to be encouraging people to move towards is qualification. Now, we've done calls on qualification before. You can find those calls that we've done in the Hunters and Gatherers YouTube channel. I encourage you to go and have a listen to what qualification means. But you will find that to have a qualified business, it's 1,800 PVC. Now, depending on which products you're talking about, that sits at somewhere between 20 to 30 customers. Now, if you reach that for the first time and then you do it again a second subsequent month, then you will get the qualification bonus of $200. And it has to happen within the first 12 months of you being in business for you to qualify for that. So that's the next stage you want to be goaling someone to. So DVF Rocket, SDVF Rocket, qualification of their business. Now, if they are working towards constantly putting new customers on and new team on, qualification will happen as part of that process. The next level in the business, as I said previously, is sales coordinator. You can fast track to this too. That's 12,000 promo volume in the first 5 months. In fact, any 5-month period of time in the business, 5 months. Now, this is where structure is very, very important. And this is why you want to be starting to build out networks. They've got to have 3 legs happening in their business. 2 of those have to be SDVF legs. So these ones up here. One of them has to have been a fast track. So the SDVF, either the rocket or the fast track. So either the 40 days or the 60 days. And they also must have had 1 DVF as well. So 3 separate lines. You can't have 2 SDVFs in one leg and a DVF in the other. They've got to be 3 separate lines. 2 of those have to be an SDVF. 1 is a fast track and 1 DVF. And they get a $600 bonus, and so do you, for hitting that promo. Then the next bonus they can get is 3 clubs. So that's having 3 qualified businesses. So it kind of makes sense if you've got 3 lines in your business that you're goaling each of those towards qualification. And now you guys can start to see the value in duplication, right? If you've taught them to go SDVF and then qualification, of course, then they're going to be doing the same for their team as well. So once they've got qualified businesses, that's 3 qualified businesses within your business, get a $500 bonus for that. Now, that can actually happen at any time in the business, but it kind of makes sense that, once you're teaching qualification, then that's what they do. Senior sales coordinator, 9,000 payline volume in any 1 month period of time. Now, here's the it's not sneaky actually, here's the amazing thing about this. If you are building the structure in your business well, then that 9,000 payline volume will happen. You don't have to worry about it. Now, that needs to happen in 10 months. And again, your structure is vitally important. So 4 lines this time. So we've gone from 3 legs to 4 legs. 1 must be a sales coordinator leg and a qualified business. You can have 2 as SDVF legs, 1 that's a qualified business, and then a DVF leg. So this is, again, where the value of teaching people to qualify is really important. That's a $1,200 bonus. Then QNMD, 100,000 payline volume over any 4-month period of time. So we call that rolling 4 months. And what that means is, if it's, what are we this month? We're July. If it's July, August, September, October, you then move into the next month. The July drops off and it's August, September, October, November. Does that make sense? So it's a rolling 4-month period of time. And again, you've got to have your structure in place. 3 sales coordinator legs, 1 POB leg, 3 PB legs. Now, don't worry about what that is at the moment. I'll come to it in a sec. 12 club is 12 qualifying businesses. You can only have 50% of your total business down 1 leg for that. And then NMD, 360,000 payline volume over a 9-month period of time, and 5 sales coordinated legs. You can see the bonuses. But really, when we're talking about a fast track freedom plan, the most important bits really are up to sales coordinator. So if you can just nail that, DVF rocket, SDVF rocket, qualification and sales coordinator, beyond that, I think it's just really important to reach up to your upline to help you manage your structure. What I do want to point out is the second page of this document. Now, many of us, myself included, have been distracted by life. Things get in the way, and sometimes you have to let your business sit for a bit. The great thing about this company is that they will allow you to do a restart to any of these promotions. Should you turn around and say, you know what, I've realized the error of my ways. This is the most important thing that I need to grow. I need to focus. Right, I'm really stepping back in. And there's a few people who will be listening to this either directly now or in the recording who that has exactly happened to recently. I love the fact that the company allows us to restart all over again. So you're allowed 1 restart per 12-month period of time, and they have a record of that. So, you want to make sure you're really honestly ready to restart this business, because if you do a restart and go, oh, actually, no, I really wasn't ready, you're then going to have to wait another 12 months before you can do a restart again. So just bear that in mind. So the DVF rocket doesn't change 10 days. The SDVF rocket doesn't change either, 40 days. Same thing applies with the franchisees. Now, sales coordinator, 9,000 promo volume, exactly the same as it was before. This time you can do it in 3 months, and you're actually allowed to bring, if you've already got an established leg in the business, you're able to bring that with you through. So that's why they're asking you to do it in a shorter period of time. And the same goes for the senior sales coordinator, 9,000 pay line in any month, 1 month. Only 5 months to do it, but again, you're allowed to bring a line with you. So if you're looking to restart, if you're at the SDVF position and you want to do a restart for sales coordinator, or if you're a sales coordinator and you want to do a restart for senior sales coordinator, my suggestion is first thing, reach up to your upline NMD to talk about how you're going to do that. And then secondly, I'd be reaching out to Lindy Boswell at head office, because she knows exactly where your business is, and she can tell you at what point you need to actually sign that restart application, and which legs to be bringing with you through the business. So Lindy is an absolute master on that, and she's very willing to help any of you. There are also regular calls every week that you can tap into at any of our business levels to help coach you through that. Now, down towards the bottom part of this document, just a couple of caveats. Let's see, DVF Rocket and 30-day DVF promotion. New customers, I think we talked about that before. Only orders from promoting franchise business counts, not from downline. Yep, no wholesale. Yeah, that's fine. SDVF Rocket, we talked about this before. You can use 1,000 of wholesale. New team can't be from the same household. But go and have a look at, go and have a look at those general conditions. And you can see down the bottom there that if there are any promotions that need to be made, they need to go through the virtual office. And if there's any questions, Lindy Boswell is the woman that you need to be asking. Excuse me. Okay, so are there any quick questions there? You're all gobsmacked. Any quick questions there on the Fast Track Freedom Plan? No. Excellent. All right. Well, I want to take you back to the marketing plan, because there's a few things that I want to point out on the marketing plan that I think is quite important to understand, even if you're new in this business. Remember, this business is about learning on the run. So if you don't understand something, please reach out to your upline, and then if they can't help you, reach out to your upline NMD, because we like to know if you're interested in learning this stuff, then we know you're interested, so we're going to be spending time with you. So if there's anything here that you really want to understand better, make sure that you reach out to your upline NMD, and it might just challenge them if they don't know this stuff, to go away and learn it too. Because I still look at this marketing plan and I get scared. In fact, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous just looking at it now. So we've already been through each of the levels in the business, and you can see it in this stair step here. As I said, there are different ways of moving forward in this business. The way that we want is for people to get the quick win is by using the Freedom Fast Track program. But you can actually do this business in a cumulative way. And many people have moved through this marketing plan cumulatively without accessing the bonuses. So I need to make sure that you understand that this is available, because just because you don't achieve certain levels with the Freedom Fast Track plan, it doesn't mean that you can't grow a really solid and stable business. In fact, the bonuses are not sustainable, if you can imagine. They're not sustainable. So you've really got to look to building a solid business foundation around this marketing plan. So if you choose not to use the bonus fast track system, you can move to the direct virtual franchise, which is that first position, first commission level, by accumulating 4,000 points. I know they've got dollar values there, but 4,000 points worth of product there. So remember, to get to the Fast Track Freedom Plan, it was 1,000 points in 10 days. You can do it slowly over any period of time. It can be months, it can be years. You can take years to get to the first direct virtual franchise by just putting on an order every couple of months if you want to. Similarly, for the senior direct virtual franchise, it's 8,000. So if you think about it, 4,000 points in 40 days. If you don't reach it and you don't get to do your restart, then you can do 8,000 cumulatively. Now, the thing about that I often think about is, oh God, that's double volume. So yeah, the disadvantage, I suppose, to doing it cumulatively is you've actually got to accumulate double the volume worth of orders. So it kind of pays to do it the fast track way, but you can do it, and it's over any period of time. Okay. Now, once you get to this senior direct level, if you are then qualifying your business, you can start to access more commissions on your downline team. So remember, to get to the SDVF position, you have to have at least one team member, but you can have more. And if you sit at this senior direct level for a while, remember we talked about having a qualified business. So having a business where you've got somewhere between 20 to 30 customers going through your business every single month. Well, imagine if your downline team were doing the same, but you could then get 4% commission on all of those sales that are going through their business as well. Well, you can, and you can do that, but you can only do that if you've got a qualified business. And that's what performance bonus is. PB, we often talk about PB qualification. Well, performance bonus is PB qualification. That's that 1,800 points that we're talking about. That's that 20 to 30 customers going through your business on a monthly basis. So you can access it. Now, you may be lucky enough to have, you may be at the senior direct position, and you may be lucky enough to have a franchisee who also has a franchisee who also has a franchisee. Well, you can earn 4% commission on your first level, then your second level, and also your third level there as well. And that's what the marketing plan shows us here. Now, I've just seen a question jump up, so I'm just going to see if that's something. Main thing, yes, don't panic. Thank you, Hillary. Don't panic. All right, so we're at senior direct and we've qualified our business, so that's great. How do we move up to the next level, the sales coordinator level? Well, if you want to do, you can do your fast track, or you can do your fast track restart if you want to, or over any period of time, you can accumulate 18,000 points worth of volume. And in fact, that's how a lot of people get to the sales coordinator level, is just over a period of time of business going through their own business and their downline franchisee slowly moving business. They find themselves at the sales coordinator level. Now, there's one thing that's really important though. At sales coordinator, you have to have 3 lines in your business, 3 legs in your business. And somewhere in that leg, someone has to be a DVF. Now, they could have gone DVF, direct virtual franchise, real slow, or they could have been a fast track. It doesn't actually matter, but you've got to have 3 separate lines with a DVF in each. Now, if you have that and you're 18,000 cumulatively, then you've hit sales coordinator position. You get the top commission level in the company. And look at this. This is this performance bonus. If you personally have qualified your business, you get 4% on generation 1, 4% on generation 2, 4% on generation 3, 4% on generation 4 in each of those 3 direct legs. Now, that'd be brilliant if you had 4 generations as a sales coordinator. So you've got 3 legs, and in each of them, you've got your first level person who sponsored somebody in the second level, who sponsored somebody in the third level, who sponsored somebody in the fourth level. That would be a brilliant structure to your business. And this is why we recommend that you really pay a close attention to the recommendations of how you build wide as well as duplication through your team. So if you were a sales coordinator and you had 3 direct legs, you will be getting 4% on every person down 3 of those legs. And whether you got there cumulatively or whether you got there in the fast track way, this is what you get. But you've got to stay qualified in your business in order to get that. And I need to be really clear. I'm not actually going to go beyond senior sales coordinator here tonight because it starts to get quite confusing. But what I do want to point out is the importance of performance bonus and qualification. Now, we talked before about you needing to have 20 to 30 customers going through your business each month to stay personally qualified. Now, those customers can actually be made up of your personal customers plus any of your brand new franchisees who just come into the business, plus any of your direct franchisees. Okay, so let's just go through that again. In order to have performance bonus, 1,800 PVC, 20 to 30 customers, those 20 to 30 are made up of your personal customers, any of your brand new franchise frontline franchisees, or any of your direct franchisees. So whilst you are building your business, the company understand that you might not have gone to 20 to 30 customers straight away. So they're willing to include these first 2 levels in that PB qualification. Okay? But as soon as those people move to the senior direct VF position, they no longer contribute to your PB. So my suggestion is, and I said this in our qualification call previously, do not rely on roll-up. Do not rely on those virtual franchisees and DVS because they're going to be moving through the business quickly because that's what we want them to do. So as soon as you can, establish your own personal customer base of 20 to 30 customers. So you're never having to rely on that roll-up from unless you're an absolute gun recruiter and you're putting on a brand new franchisee or a direct virtual franchisee every single month. You want to be just relying on your own customer base. Because the last thing you want to do is miss out on that downline performance bonus commission here. You know, like there are people on this call I know who have been in pain before because they've fallen out of qualification and they've missed out on these 4% commission, either at the senior direct level or at the sales coordinator level. Now, before I go on to promote our bonus, I want to show you why this is really important. And you will have seen this. Does everyone remember this little dot pyramid? Can everyone see that? Just hands up if you can see it. Grand. Okay. This is why tapping into the downline 4% commission when you're qualified is really important. So this is you in this business. And you're always going to work really hard with your 3 frontline because it's all about duplication. So they're going to come to you to learn about the business. You're probably going to be doing their product presentations. You're going to be doing their 3-way calls. And then you're going to teach them how to teach others to do the business. So if you've got a qualified business yourself, you get paid 4% commission here, here, and here. This is level 1. Sales coordinator, remember, it's 4 levels down. 4% commission here, 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 all the way along. That's level 2. Level 3, all the way along here. Here, 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 here. You're getting 4% on all of them. And last but not least, level 4, all the way along there, right? Now, who wants to be getting paid 4% commission on all of those people? Yes, hello. Is anyone not putting their hands up? Right, so these people you're going to be working for that commission, aren't you? These people you might also be working for that commission. You might do some presentations, but are you likely to be doing stuff for these people? Probably not if you've taught your team well, and you should definitely not be working with these people down here. That's your true residual income. Like we talk about residual income all of the time, you know, network marketing, you can build a residual income. That's crap unless you have levels 4 and 5 in your business, because it's where levels 4 and 5 are, you are not putting the time in. It's only when you're no longer exchanging time for money that that's true residual income. So it's only when you're building down into levels 4 and 5 that you are going to be earning the true residual income. All of this stuff you're going to be working for. But just imagine if you had a business that you built so well that all of these people along here had a qualified business, 20 to 30 customers, and you are in a residual manner earning 4% commission on them. Who wants a business like that? Totally, you want a business like that. Do you know, we once learned that every qualified business that you have in your organization is passively worth $72. And you think about that. Look at all of these people along here. $72 passively from each of them. $72 passively from each of them. $72 passively from each of those people. That's the sort of business, and that's why qualification is absolutely key for you to be maintaining in your business. And that's why, if I go back to this marketing plan again, right here, you can see that the company will reward you if you have your 20 to 30 customers yourself right here. Now, the promote out bonus, again, don't be too scared of this. Just understand that that is 5,000 of volume that is made up of your virtual franchisees, direct virtual franchisees, and now your senior direct virtual franchisees. It's probably not as important for you to understand until you're at sales coordinator or above, because you don't get paid out on it until then. But when you do, that's an extra 2% you've earned on top of all of those 4% everywhere. So you want to make sure that each of those legs not only is PB qualified, but POB qualified. And the rest, guys, I'm not going to go through because it is honestly too complicated, but you really just understand that you want to get up to that top commission level as quickly as possible, so you're earning as much as you can per box. You want to make sure you've got at least 3 legs so that you can access that performance bonus down 4 generations. You want to stay qualified, 1,800 PVC or 20 to 30 customers. You don't want to be relying on roll-up from your franchisees and your direct virtual franchisees, because they're moving through the business. And ideally, the biggest take home that I want you to understand is you want to be linking arms with your brand new team to move them through the Freedom Fast Track program, because you want them to be getting the quick wins as quickly as possible. So, on to questions. All right, Liana. So is it 25 to 30 customers every month or total customers to qualify? It is based on your quarterly installment. So I'm talking about installment customers. If you have upfront customers, obviously that's the entire PVC, and there is a great document, you'll find it in the Hunters and Gatherers files, on the breakdown of the PVC per installment and then in total. But the 20 to 30 is based on the installment going through the business, as opposed to the total. Hopefully that explains that. Angel, Jess, great, thanks for the feedback. Fabulous, everybody. No more question. You're absolutely gobsmacked. Nothing from anybody. So you guys are going to be absolute guns on the marketing plan now. Just some simple tips for you. It's not hard. Just do this business consistently. Be about getting the quick wins for your brand new team members, and just remember, structure is everything in this business. I'm going to sign it off now. No further questions. Recording has been stopped. Do you want to stop cloud recording? Yes.